Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with the weekly reset that's happening in just a few hours today. I want to talk to you guys about what's wrapping up this week as well as what to look forward to because it is going to be a jam-packed week in terms of events and as well as even a new game mode that's actually coming our way in just a few days here with the addition of the last and final member here of the Thunderbolts member being Hyperion. So first and foremost, guys, as per usual, if you'd like to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play, just like myself, please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, get the channel sub for future videos just like this. Let's start first and foremost with the recap of what's wrapping up here because we know a couple of events are right around the corner, but you have to understand also what's concluding. So this Hitmonkey Burst event, if you guys haven't taken advantage of it, it's just been blitzing with vigilantes here, as you can see, just giving you a couple more orbs here for Hitmonkey, but they've been releasing more of these events where essentially to complete it you have to pay, so just be watchful of that because it seems to be their go-to right now for monetizing some of these short little burst events, as you can see here. Red Justice wrapping up here, which has basically just been the rating and going through with your alliance on the Chaotic Storm raids. Now, you guys may have noticed this from the this past weekend here, but they actually have officially transitioned out now the golden opportunity as well as the, I think it was like Save the World and World Warrior milestones, as you can see right here, right? They're no longer here going forward because of the transition and then consolidating everything into the new command center here. So I don't see anything being transitioned here just yet, but you may have saw this already from the previous Harbinger weeks, which is they've moved over the campaign energy and as well as the gold spending here. So yeah, it's unfortunate because I actually do use the golden opportunity to track my gold spending. So now internally, I have to make sure that I'm keeping track of what I'm spending. So that way, obviously, when I do my monthly review videos for the gold economy, something that I'm cognizant of, right? But yeah, ultimately they did confirm that they're going to be transitioning this into the command center, so it remains to be seen how that's going to get actually added in here. But be mindful of the fact that, remember, the Harbinger week 2 is also wrapping up here, and we still have this King in Black event that's also ongoing, which is simming in a blitz battle with null to give you opportunities red stars. I haven't been doing it because the highest it goes to right now is 5 red on null, so it's kind of pointless for myself. But hopefully in the future, when they do add the 6 red and 7 red for null, that's giving me an opportunity to present itself there. But in the meantime, we know in the next week here, it's Victoria Hand actually part of the week 3. So be watchful of that. They announced that in the blog post there. So it's nice. This has been a really great way to obviously get these character unlocks completely free to play. But yeah, that's been the huge highlight, which is essentially just engagement, right? Even if you saw with Hitmonkey here, we were just doing daily raids every single day, earning some gear tier 20 pieces, opening an orb, as well as battling in raids with vigilantes. Obviously, we didn't have the Thunderbolts yet, but they would have even added more points here, and as well as these Thunderbolt diamond orb fragments there. So definitely awesome. It's been, like as they promised, engagement has been rewarded for players, and especially since they've been adding these new character additions into the game as well in a very timely manner. So you check the supply store, right? Victoria Hand was just out a week ago, and you can see you can actually already purchase her now in the Intel store. So I don't think a Songbird and as well as the Hyperion's getting added just yet. Maybe they're just testing it out to see how this goes, but we'll see in the meantime. If there's an update on this, I'll definitely keep you guys up posted, especially if it's significant. And this has been a great way to add additional shards while we wait for a free to play event, which is this coming week here. So that pretty much concludes what's going on, guys, in terms of what's wrapping up here. Now let's talk about some of the big ones that we can't really preview just yet because of the reset, but we know there's actually going to be, as we saw from the blog post, right, there's going to be an Odin event here that's called the Ride of the Allfather, right? So be watchful of that. It's going to be a power core spending event combined with actually working on your wave through the negative zone. So that's actually starting this week. Actually, it should be in a few hours here from the time that this video gets released. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a rare opportunity to get more reds on Odin. As you can see, I have 6 red on him, but there's also diamond opportunities and gear tier 20 mystic pieces also going to be rewarded. As for the negative zone event, it's actually going to be very similar to the one we already previously saw this last week. Unfortunately, you can only use chapter 1 Harbinger characters. So what does that mean? Well, essentially just Thunderbolt and Vigilante teams. I only used my Vigilante last time when this was running, so hoping that's the case. It seems like anyways from the preview that this negative zone for Harbinger seems to be the exact mirror image, except difference is that we're going to be getting some orb fragments from actually the completion of the nodes day in, day out, and it does look like it's gonna be running here for 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for that, guys. That's gonna be resetting here. But yeah, and otherwise, the Danger Room obviously joining on the same date as Hyperion as well. I think I have him at the very bottom here. Let me scroll down. But yeah, don't forget May 22nd, Hyperion's officially joining the game. So we'll do a deep dive of his kit. We'll take a look at how he's going to be providing value to the rest of the Thunderbolts, and as well as the Danger Room also joining the mix here, right? Obviously, in nod here, Professor Xavier and the Age of X, but this roguelite room setting is going to be really cool because it allows us the opportunity here to really theorycraft and kind of build up our adventure along the way. And there is going to be some good rewards tied back to this. I think there's also going to be some sort of global milestone tied back to this Danger Room, so be on the lookout for that. Remember, these global milestones is nice because you basically just work with players all around the world participating in this Danger Room event, and it's going to give us some nice freebies just by simple engagement and participating. So that's definitely something I'm going to be looking out for as well. So yeah, that's what's coming up, guys, in terms of events. That's also what's going to be available in terms of the character edition for Hyperion. And big reminder here, remember I mentioned that there's going to be a Power Core spending event for this Odin event, right? So for those of you that want to use Power Cores to open up for the Thunderbolts team, that's, Victoria Hand, Songbird, and Hyperion, you may want to just wait until Thursday because it's a leaderboard event that's running for 2 weeks. That way you can get your bang for your buck in terms of the Power Core spending if that's the route you want to go. So just something to be mindful of there. That's why I haven't spent anything just yet. I'm waiting for that because then everything's going to add up to the points, and that's going to give us an honest, good effort there, as well as maximizing what our potential scoring could possibly be. And then, yeah, I think really the last little bit of surprise that we were all aware of is the fact that, look at here, guys, most of us should already have 150 shards of the 180 for Quasar. Everyone's going to get access to him this week. So I'm going to do a separate video on him once I unlock him, just to even just go through his kit and whatnot, because we haven't even done just that yet. So that's pretty exciting, guys. But yeah, Quasar unlocked this week. If you've been engaged in the last few weeks here, this has probably been the easiest way a legendary character ever has been available for players playing Marvel Strike Force by simple engagement. But remember, be on the lookout for however they're going to be releasing his red stars is going to be in the way of a Scourge or Trial event. So we'll be watching for that as well. He is going to be an absolute monstrosity for the war meta, as he's going to be kind of building up his own. Remember, he's a plug and play character, and we'll see how he kind of slots in with the Age of Annihilus as these characters get released. But definitely excited for the first legendary character of 2025. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely an exciting time for sure right now. Tons and tons of updates, it feels like, every single week, but we'll keep you guys always posted on what's new and what's coming to the game. As per usual, help best prepare as a highly engaged endgame player like myself. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.